I have to thank my rivals because it's them now that gives me the motivation to keep pushing myself. Because, you know, I dreamed of winning a world championship as a child. On a 50cc motocross bike, I wanted to be a world motocross champion. But that didn't work out, and you know, I started road racing at 15, so I wanted to be a world champion.
Jonathan Rea is fastest in the warm-up and on the front row in his first ever World Superbike outing. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, I think is going to be a future world champion.
Finally I got that goal, and then it becomes more about beating your rivals. And then when I arrived at Kawasaki, finally I had a bike to compete for a world championship, but I had a reigning world champion in the garage beside me, Tom Sykes, and he was super fast. You know, he knew the bike inside out. So I really had to step up, learn from him and improve myself. And when I done that, I was able to beat him.
Race 1 goes to Jonathan Rea here. Brilliant stuff, and he absolutely loves that.
I had a great rivalry with Chaz Davis, because with Chaz, you can never discount him. Sometimes on a Saturday you think, boy, he hasn't done good free practices, he's qualified bad, and then he goes and wins the race.
It's going to be close! It's going to be Chaz who just takes it! Jonathan will have to wait another day!
He's crazy like that. And then Alvaro, for 4 rounds last year, I didn't understand how I was going to beat this guy.
This is going to be becoming frustrating now for Jonathan Rea.
We managed to turn it round in the mid-season. He had some mistakes, and then the last part of the year we dominated. And now with Scott, a completely different rival. So about Scott, he's a super nice guy. He's always been very open, clear, honest with me. He's quite civil in the paddock, but the rivalry is intense, you know, on track.
Redding has the comeback manoeuvre, side by side again as they head down towards turn 8. The elbows are out from Redding.
You know, you can see it in places in Barcelona when we were riding with no margin.
Darking down the inside, Redding, aggressive to recover that P5. He will not allow the reigning world champion to stay in front of him.
In France, when he passed me in the wet condition at 180, was super aggressive move. But you know, that's how I ride too.
Title leaders there close to making contact on the run through 180.
It's been a breath of fresh air having him come to the championship as well. You know, so much experience in MotoGP with factory teams. Legitimately, he was Marc Marquez's biggest rival in Moto2.
Oh, a big moment for Marquez coming out down towards Vale, and surely Redding will have a go. He does on the inside at Vale. The crowd are on their feet here at Club Corner. We just sit on the inside there. It's going to be Espargaro wins, and it looks as though Marquez is going to have a go into Club. It's going to be Redding is going to come across the line. Surely Marquez runs it wide. Redding takes second.
So I really respected him when he came. I knew that he could do a good job, especially after seeing what Alvaro did in 2019 with the Ducati. He never gives up. He's got a lot of really good qualities, but also they motivate me to make myself even better, to brush up on my weak areas so that I can be even stronger in 21.
The battle between Redding and Rea. Has the Kawasaki got the grunt? Jonathan Rea threw up the inside of Scott Redding.
Toprak was one of the guys that has taken a little bit longer to adapt to his new bike than I thought he would. His form and speed when he left Kawasaki was incredible. You know, he beat me outright in Manicure with the same package.
Razgatlioglu looking to the inside line on Jonathan Rea. Toprak Razgatlioglu takes his first career win.
You know, you can't then go looking for excuses about this bike does that. You know, he beat me on the same bike, and I felt like, man, if he goes to this Yamaha and clicks with it, he's going to be fast. And for some reason or another, he hasn't found that consistency right yet, but he's growing, you know, and winning at the last round in Estoril showed how strong he is. And, you know, if he can carry that form through off-season, he's going to be super fast.
Toprak wins in Estoril for the second time this weekend.
There's so many, so many race winners this year, and I didn't expect that many, to be fair. It just shows the depth right now in Superbike. Still, consistency is key. When you have a bad day in Superbike right now, you have to make sure you minimise the damage in that bad day, and I think we managed to do that better than the others this year.